Hey lunatics, it's Lady Luna, and today we're going to talk about why do people get into tarot? It may not be the reason that you think. If you're new to my channel, my name is Lady Luna, also known as Luna Knight, and I make videos on all sorts of mystical, metaphysical types of topics, so be sure to subscribe to this channel if you like videos like that. So, tarot, as a lot of us know, is the deck of cards. It's very ancient and old that a lot of people use. Some people think of it as a form of divination or fortune telling. A lot of us have images in our minds of fortune tellers at a table, like telling you your future from these mysterious cards. So, if we don't know a lot about tarot, that can seem very mysterious and kind of scary. So, when I used to have friends getting into tarot, I got a little leery of it. I was a little scared. But then I actually learned about what tarot is actually about, and I was like, oh, this is actually kind of interesting. So I thought I would tell you guys what the truth is and the real reasons why a lot of people get into tarot today. So, tarot is often viewed from a Hollywood perspective or viewed as merely fortune telling, soothsaying, or simple minded superstition by a lot of people. Tarot is actually a highly complex system of symbols used in similar forms from far back in history. Actually, the first tarot cards were even, as far as I've read, they were used kind of like a regular card game, like normal playing cards, which, believe it or not, you can actually do divination with regular playing cards as well. I've never personally tried it, but I heard some people have figured out the system of doing that. So, tarot cards are often used by people who claim to be psychics, and they can be used for divination, or in other words, to look into your future. But other people, like the people that I know in real life, use them all by themselves in the privacy of their own homes. The symbolism in each card of the tarot teaches us something about ourselves. When we draw a card, it gives us something to relate to in our own current life situation, so it may not always have to do with telling the future. Personally, when I've looked at tarot cards or drawn one from the deck, I've never really used it as a way of thinking, okay, what's going to happen in my future? I always think, okay, let's look at how this relates to my life right now, and what can I ponder on, and how can I use this to better my life in some way. So each card gives us something to relate to in our own current life situation. We analyze the card, evaluate our situation, and decide how to take positive action according to what we conclude about this. For example, if I drew what seems to be a bad card, in quotes, bad card, like the Hangman, some would think this card is unlucky or means bad fortune. But in reality, no card is truly good or bad. We can interpret them in any way that they fit into our lives in that current moment. The Hanged Man card just means turning your perspective around in order to see the world from a different viewpoint, thereby exposing yourself to unseen truths. Tarot can be a great tool for people's mental health too, in a way, and similar to writing down your thoughts, but instead of reading your thoughts on a page, you're having brand new concepts shown to you in ways that you may not have noticed before. The cards can definitely help with that kind of introspection. It's a way of getting to know yourself better and setting aside your ego. The tarot has very precise parallels with the Tree of Life in Kabbalah, an ancient sect of mysticism. If any of you have actually studied Kabbalah before, you'll know a lot of it is about setting aside your ego or your id or your most selfish and physical, materialistic side of yourself. The Fool card, for example, is the card that represents the young, naive person blindly going off on what they don't know is a powerful and transformative journey, much like how the Tree of Life symbol shows the path of our own journey in our spiritual progression. So overall, each card of the tarot has very significant meaning, especially if you learn about Kabbalah and creation and all of that type of thing. And I just think tarot gets a bad rap. I do think there are right and wrong ways to use it, as far as, for example, I don't really trust a lot of psychics. I wouldn't personally pay to have someone do a tarot reading for me because I think that it's very personal what everyone gets from the cards in their own interpretation. It's good to study the traditional meaning of each card and how you can apply it to your life and what the beautiful art on the card actually means. But when it comes to a lot of psychics, a lot of them are actually setting up business to be charlatans and con people and get a lot of money from them for not a lot of truth. So that's my personal opinion. If there are any psychics out there, I do apologize if I'm being offensive. But if you look in a lot of videos like psychic fails and things like that on YouTube, you'll see kind of what I'm talking about. But as far as telling the future, I never personally use them for that. My friends who use them never really use them for that. It's more just introspection and getting to know yourself better and being able to handle the things in life from a more lucid and understanding point of view. So, thank you for hearing my perspective on that. I would love for you guys to leave a comment and let me know what you think about tarot and what your experience may be with it. And also, if you like this video, be sure to subscribe and push like on it, and also hit the bell so you don't miss whenever I have a new video out. If you made it this far in the video, leave a comment for the secret word of the day, which is Hierophant. If you're someone who's into tarot, you'll know what that is. Hierophant. So thank you so much for watching, guys, and I'll talk to you later. Bye!